I've showed my support to Donald Trump, the internet has called me a clown. I'm not educated. I'm not black. They wish Donald Trump would rape my daughters. They want me to go jump off a bridge. I mean, the amount of hateful things that people are leaving under my comments, it's so disgusting. You guys are so for love and peace and unity, but actually you guys are the most hateful people. You guys are a bunch of snowflakes. You can't handle somebody just stating their opinion. You can support Kamala Harris on your page. That's fine. That's okay. I don't expect anybody or everybody to think like me. So it's wild to me.
I wish I could say that it was wild to me, but unfortunately, this is normal. This has been going on. This is nothing new. It just seems like you're the person, unfortunately, now that has to bear the crazies who cannot seem to understand that they don't run the world. They don't tell other people what to do. You don't get to dictate. You don't own black people. You don't own elections. And honestly, at the end of the day, like I always say, the only thing and the only person that you can control is yourself. So what we're seeing now, shout out to this woman. Let me go ahead and acknowledge her and the Right-Winged Angel, which is where I got this from. Beautiful woman here. Clearly looks like she's black, since everybody want to go on looks. It's not like she's ratchet. It's not like it's sexy red. She seems like an intelligent woman who can put her thoughts together. Now imagine this is what you see, and then you're going to go attack this woman because she supports Donald Trump. I thought that we had the free will to do what we wanted to do. Let me take it a step further. Y'all, you coloreds, have been talking about what you want. You don't need no rules. Actually, it's mostly Zaz who don't want any rules, but somehow, some way they want someone to take care of them because they don't want to work. They want to be content creators for life, for a job, and not do anything else and do everything that they want, and someone else is supposed to take care of them. Now you have Roland, Joy, Tamika, all the rest of them, you all already know, who are allegedly for black people, pro-black. Everything is about black. We want to support, we want to lift our community, our people, all these years of oppression. It's not right. It's not fair. We deserve reparations, yada, yada, yada. And you seem to be the same people that you've been complaining about all these daggone years, because it certainly seems like, wouldn't a slave master be someone that's telling their slave what to do, how to do it, when to do it, how they should feel? Now, when y'all was out here calling Trump Hitler, Joy Reid, no one, as far as black people are concerned, the pro-blacks, had anything to say. Nobody called her out. Nobody said, girl, that sounds crazy. Actually, from what I have seen, enough people on the Democratic side were saying that about that man. For those that have not been here, you may be new. The rest of my besties, you know how I feel about Donald Trump. Like I have said plenty of times, I've known Donald Trump my whole life in this area. He is known in the tri-state area. He has been in New York, building houses, discriminating, doing all the crazy stuff that he has been doing as a business person. And I say that in quotes, all these years. He has been philandering, having affairs. He has been with women all his life. And this is like nothing new. Most of y'all only know him from You're Fired, whatever that show, The Apprentice. I've known him well before that. I've heard all the rumors. I was a child when he took out the ad for the Central Park 5. I was a child. So of course something like that is going to scare me as a young black girl to see someone do that. So my disdain for Donald Trump has been there since I've been a child. Let's just leave it at that. Now, Democrats will be the people that will talk about people can change. People have changed. You don't know. Remember, these are the people that don't want criminals to be held in jail because of what happened with Broard. I can't think of his name, the young black guy in New York, and he was kept in there all those years and he was innocent. Y'all will take one case, and I'm not saying that it was right, because no one is perfect, because y'all are the first ones to talk about no one is perfect, but somehow, some way, everyone is supposed to be perfect when it comes to you coloreds. But when that happened. Now all of a sudden bail is not fair. Black people are disproportionately affected. Well, why is it that we are so disproportionately affected at everything? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not taking this white supremacy is the reason why we are so unable to get money. But when you become a whore, shout out to Whoredom All 2024, and you get onto OF and you making money, now everything is okay. Or you get on the tickety talk, everything is okay. Could we ever have some conversations if we ever want to talk about where Black wealth is and where Black people are and put some of the onus on them? That we're not allowed to do that, right? That makes me a COON, right? I'm a white supremacist talking points, right? It cannot be any type of correction that Black people need to do or any type of responsibility that Black people need to do to take for themselves. None of that, right? We just want the government to give us every daggone thing and then wonder why you don't get anywhere or your family continues to have the same problems that they had over generations. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about Kamala's record. You're not allowed to talk about her record. You're not allowed to ask questions. But if it wasn't her, you most certainly would be telling people you need to ask questions. You need to do your own research. Shout out to Big Tiff. So now when people do their daggone research and they trying to look into things and see what's going on, y'all still act like you got some hold over damn Black people. This is the thing that people have been talking about for the longest daggone time. Whenever a Democrat needs help with something, all they got to do is reach out to Black people, reach out to the clergy, go to the church, and they'll get y'all hyped up, and then all the Black people will follow. So what you're finding here in 2024 is that all the Black people are not following because, Lord, thank you, Lord, they're doing their own research. We have the whole ass social media, internet to look things up. Nothing goes away. People can see what the record was and read and hear out of her own mouth the things that Kamala has said. We can do the same thing with Donald Trump. But for some reason, you're only supposed to hold Donald Trump accountable for the things that he has said and done and not Kamala Harris. What you are doing is you're alienating people. You are alienating people for what it is that you want them to do. I know all those people that I mentioned previously had grandmothers who said, you get more flies with honey. That's not what y'all are doing. Y'all are using the vinegar at every freaking turn and you're being disgusting. I agree with this woman 1000. I have never said anything against anyone personally with regard to them supporting Donald Trump, and enough of my regulars, let me just call them my regulars. Enough of my regulars support Donald Trump, and we can still be friends. We can still talk, laugh, joke, and every daggone thing else. They don't try to convince me, and I don't try to convince them. I don't even tell people who it is that I vote for. All I'm doing is trying to ask questions. All I be doing is trying to show you colors that you can control your own damn self. There are ways for you to come up if that's what you want. But if you would like to listen to blogs, if you would like to listen to Roland, if you would like to not do your own research, so you're trying to tell me that the Democrats don't have their own slant while y'all will accuse Republicans who have their own slant as well, but they have the slant and the Democrats don't. So y'all really believe that there's nothing in it for all of these people who are badgering you all to vote the way that they want you to. My vote is owed to no one. And I never even said who it is that I'm going to vote for. The only thing that I've said, if Kamala picks J.B. Pritzker or Gavin Newsom, I would definitely vote for Donald Trump. We haven't even got to who the hell the VP pick is, and y'all are out here carrying on like it's World War III. It's disgusting. But these will be the same people that will turn around and talk about you got to support Black, Dubai Black, blackity black. And this is how you treat Blacks just because they don't go along with the get along. Sounds like a cult to me. It sounds like maybe, just maybe, it's a cult of some sort. For all the people that want to say that your vote doesn't matter, all I'm saying is that why are they pushing so hard if your vote don't matter? Why are they pushing so hard? Nothing changes in my hood. All the excuses that your colors be making. That's because you don't ask for anything. And then now come the time when people should be asking for something because it's an election season, you have the elite, the boule, the alleged smart people, the Democratic Party telling you to shut up and dribble. That's what's going on right now. You're being told to shut up and dribble. And yet, when that was told to LeBron, there was so much outrage. That was racist. How could you talk to him like that? That's not right. How could you? The hypocrisy. And these people should know better, especially if they're supposedly, allegedly strategists. So your strategy is to combat and to cause chaos and to blame and shame, and no one has a problem with it. So no one seems to have a problem with that. We're just going to go ahead and allow this within the community, whatever you want to call it, to happen. And no one wants to call it out. Now, shout out to Jason Black. Obviously, he wants to call it out. CGA called it out, and the African diaspora, I think is what it's called it out. So at least I know I'm not alone. At least I know I'm not alone. This daggone associate's degree and common sense works so much better than trying to be aligned and alleged to the D9. No offense against the rest of y'all, but the way that they were acting, it looks half damn crazy. I told you what my friend said, and I already knew. They probably talk about it in their secret squirrel meetings. I don't have any problem with fraternities and sororities. However, what's going on now is disgusting. Everyone, they playing you for a fool. They think that you're unintelligent and you don't know anything, and that you have to be led and you have to be told what to do like a child. That's it. That's all. Y'all make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I see you on the next one.
Right? Listen, the reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
We do not care